Hey, bro, is you serious? I mean, nah, I'm about to dip. I just got the chair, cuz. Come on, man. Alright. I mean, I hate to have to do it to him. Now, I gotta do it to him. Hey, yo, don't blame me. Shit. It's shot for.
All right. Shout out to Barber, Trash We are back. Of course we're back. Why wouldn't we be back? You know what I'm saying? This is what we do. We determine, we look at videos that barbers post, tutorial videos that they post, and we determine, is it cash or is it trash? So now we got another one. Mr. Toon 45, more fades. Give me more fades, and then after you give me more fades, give me more fades. I don't know if that's his thing, but this is what we got. We got more fades that's about to give my guy a Jalen Hurts haircut. Now, me being a resident eagle in this building here, you got to come with it, my guy. So what I did was I went and bear with me here, guys, because I ain't really too savvy with the computer. So I went and found a couple of pictures that I felt like was some good pictures of Jalen Hurts and his haircut. Jalen Hurts don't really take care of his hair. It is what it is, right? We got ourselves a pretty much a high mid fade, I would say. A high mid fade, keep the line, but he don't have his curves right here, right? You see it high in the back, so he kind of tilly bowl. So I question Jalen Hurts barber, but hopefully my guy, man, mid fade, high mid fade. You know what I mean? Keep a nice little length on the top, and let's see what he do, man. I mean, pretty high, pretty standard, mid fade. That's why I say it's high, because the occipital bone right here. If it was low, it'll probably drop down a little more. You know what I mean? You'll probably get a little more of this vertical bar, probably a little curve or something. But yeah, we got pretty much a high mid fade, right? So let's see what my guy got, man, and let's see, let's see if he can pull it all the way through, man. Let's go. Jalen Hurts haircut, more fades, cast of trash. Let's get it. And what you got to understand is when you combing the hair, it lifts the hair up. So when it's time to cut, it will cut more evenly. That's why you got to comb. That's why you got to use a comb when you fade. Don't use a brush, because the brush going to lay the hair down. The comb is going to lift the hair up, and it's going to cut a lot easier, a lot even, and a lot more cleaner too. Shouts out to my guy Goku in the back.
Number two.
Goku really killing it right now. That Goku cape is wow. Look at that joint.
On the number 2 guard, and I ended up closing it because the 2 open wasn't taking enough off.
JRL.
So we wind up just closing the number 2, and you can see the hair is coming off nice for him.
Right.
He liked to keep it really dark on top, and he wants the fade to be nice and dark as well. That's why he want a nice tight blend.
Nice
and y'all already know, man, I like my stretch blends, but I have fun doing this haircut, man. This nice tight blend, and I'm gonna walk you guys step by step,
the 2, 4, 5, exactly everything,
how I did this blend, gloves. So you guys will be able to comfortably.
Do my man got on jeans and the compression pants too? Is that a thing? Jeans and the compression pants? He look like he got the banger on him too. But jeans and the compression pants, jeans, okay.
Well,
let me get started. I wonder what city this is.
Just knocking everything down with the 2. Once again, this should be your fastest part of the haircut, knocking down the hair.
Oh, come on, man. We doing this already, man. We really gonna start this? Oh, this is gonna be one of them days. We really gonna start this right now? Look. We need to definitely try premium for a month. We're gonna try premium. Look, oh wow.
Then we're gonna set in our first initial bar guideline with my
wow.
These are my saw trimmers.
And I'm gonna have to look into that premium. Did y'all see that?
Right at his ear, you see me drop the fade. And I'm keeping in mind that I want to make the drop contour to my client's head. So my client cannot take the foil shaver. So this is the lowest I will be going down with the baldness.
Yeah, you can't put the foil shaver
other side,
on.
we're just going to do the same exact thing. Once I get right at his ear, you're going to see me start to drop the fade. And all the darkness that he want all the darkness right at his parietal ridge area. So we have to keep all that dark. So now
I tell y'all, man, y'all can't use that full shaver on everybody's head, man. That full shaver, especially on coarse, when people got coarse hair, it will create irritation and bumps, man.
we just have to connect the back to the sides. And my guy,
he could definitely get that closer without a full shaver though. Those clippers that he's using, I think what they caliber, they might be caliber clippers.
And will be done.
Yeah, they not.
So I want you guys to really pay attention. You see that circle spot that I highlighted? That is bumps. So when I cut his hair last time, he said he can go all the way down to the skin, but he couldn't. And this is what the foil shaver left behind.
Oh.
So when I tell you guys,
what did I just tell y'all? No, I did not watch this video already. What did I just tell y'all?
Very important.
This is nasty.
Be aware if your client can
go
down to the skin and if he can't. Because if you are taking him all the way down to the skin with the foil shaver, it's going to leave all them.
We're gonna
if
go
you
ahead.
are using the shaver on people.
I thought there we go. Let's get past that because that's nasty.
A lot smaller than I was making.
I didn't want to keep on having that image up there, but that image alone is just basically what I was telling you. When it comes down to like using that full shaver, you gotta be careful on who you use that with. Where they got coarse hair, you know what I'm saying? You can't use that on everybody, you know, because those bumps and that irritation could cause a real serious problem. And some of those problems that it could cause can be irreversible and permanent. So you want to be careful using that full shaver trying to get the hair as balder than
my
bald.
Fades. So with a tighter blend,
here we go. Here we go. A boomer.
Guideline.
We got ourselves a boomer here, guys.
Have to be like a half an inch, but the blend is going to be very tight.
What now? What would I have done in this situation? I would have came with the 2 guard already closed because he did that in the beginning, right? I would have took a 1 1/2 guard open with the grain right around this parietal ridge with the grain and breaking it down and breaking it. Actually, you could come a little lower, you know what I'm saying, right here, right off the edge of, and break it down with the grain. Break it down, going with the grain, just to start this fade off.
Very compressed.
That way, you don't have to keep raising it.
Same system. I start close and I start to flick at that guideline. The minute I see the guideline start to shift up for me, I will open up my lever 1 notch and I would tap at that line now. And you see me using the corner of the blade as I'm tapping. So once I see that shift, I should be halfway in my lever. So I should be at the very, very top of that guideline.
I don't know why I feel like this dude from like South Carolina or something. I feel like he's from one of the Carolinas, North Carolina, South Carolina. I don't know, South Carolina maybe.
That doesn't come out, I will go back and I will repeat my same exact steps. It's nothing but consistency.
See, he trying to get the line of demarcation out of that guideline out first.
Again, about 1 inch. And keep in mind, I'm also still making this fade contour to the client's head. So I want to follow that same rainbow shape that I set in with my first initial bald guideline.
He's blowing me with this brush.
Super coarse. So that's why you see me keep going over this guideline multiple times to make sure that I have it at its desired length.
Why not just get a comb that can help you lay the hair down?
And I am halfway on my lever. So I should be halfway in my guideline. And
yeah,
I'm just starting to.
And that's another thing too, because a brush could be so aggressive to the point where you could end up brushing the hair in a direction that it really don't go. You know what I'm saying? It just
throughout this line, trying to.
This guy got the front part of my brain hurting right now.
Then I'm going to close my lever up 1 notch, and I'm going to go right under where I left off with halfway on my lever. And you see me using the corners And at this point,
That
I
joint
know
looking like
that the
a
hair is not cutting to where I wanted to cut.
it's
So I
looking
know
like a
I'm going
rainbow
to have to
right
come
now.
back
Starting
and
to give Mohawk
detail
action.
this line out with the no guard open. But I stay true to my system and I go all the way close to my lever, go right at the bottom of the guideline and just flicking it out. So these green dots that you see, this is everything that my half guard.
Those green dots that you see, that's hair that's being forced in a direction that it don't naturally go. Keep that in mind.
Not take out. So I call these hot spots in the fade, which are dark spots. These
Those spots won't be there if he combed the hair in the direction that it grows.
spots are not allowing me to get a clean transition, what I am looking for. So we have to detail them out. With the
Detail
no
them
guard
out.
open, just using the corner of the blade. And once your barber eye get trained, you will see all your
Did he
dark
call
spots in the
Did he
fade
call for barber
without
eyes?
looking at a mirror.
Barber
So I just wanted
eyes
to show you guys exactly
activated.
what I'll be looking at when I be detailing. So like I said before, we go no guard open. We use the corner of the blade and just watch how much smoother this transition come out by just taking an extra minute and detailing out your fade. And if these dark spots are not coming out, you can always adjust your lever as needed. But you can see my transition is pretty much coming together by just removing them dark spots.
He's just removing them
It's all
dark
consistency,
spots.
man. It's
That's
all
funny.
consistency.
His accent
And
is
just
tripping me out.
establishing your barber eye. Now, since my client wanted
The
to keep
barber
everything
eyes.
dark
Let's go.
above this point,
I hope barber eyes help him out in this with this fade because Jalen Hurts, you ain't about to do the Eagles like that.
On my 1.5 guard, and I'm going to go with the grain to control a lot of this darkness that I want to keep.
That's a 1.5 with the grain.
1.5 open, and I'm going with the grain. Now I just close the 1.5 guard.
Whoa.
Now I'm going a little bit lower than I just was with the 1.5 guard open. Now I'm going to come back with the.
And then somebody saying, well, if he did it anyway, what's your problem? Why worry about it if he did it a little later than when you said? Because if he did it a little earlier, he would have cut his time down a lot more.
Guard, and I'm going to start right in the middle of that guideline, and I am open. And I'm going with the grain again as well.
See how the blend coming in?
Gradients that I'm creating.
But notice what he got now.
With the grain. Now I'm going to close the one guard, and I'm going to go at the
now peep the way
bottom.
He got a comb in his hand now. Now peep the direction that he combed the hair.
Of that guideline now. And then just soften it up by me going with the grain.
See the
now
direction?
Flip the clipper over and go against the grain, no guard open.
He's not combing it backwards no more.
This is going to sound crazy.
He was brushing. See, now he's combing it down, going with the grain.
Just flick at the line. Bro, you're going to have bad wrist problem if you are just flicking. It's all elbow and shoulder work, bro. Don't get me wrong.
See how he's not combing backwards no more? With the brush, he was combing backwards.
Flicking super aggressively. Now I'm going to close the one guard, and I'm going to do the same exact thing.
I was talking, right? He was talking about flicking and how you shouldn't flick.
There with the one guard open. And look at the transition.
I was kind of pissed off. I was pissed off at the fact that all of a sudden he want to use a comb now when he should have been using a comb a lot earlier, right? But he was talking about flicking at the wrist. He said something about flicking. What did he say about flicking?
Brain, no guard open. And this is going to sound crazy, but I hate when people say you just flick at the line. Bro, you're going to have bad wrist problem if you are just flicking. It's all elbow and shoulder work, bro. Don't get me wrong. You are flicking, but you're not flicking super aggressively. Now I'm going to close the one guard, and I'm going to do the same exact thing I just.
Don't tell me I'm going to have wrist problems and then say I will flick, but not aggressively. Listen, man, this is how you do it. You're gonna go ride up the hair with the clippers at the end. You just popping out, flicking out just like that. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing like this. You feel me? It's just flicking it out just like that, just a little bit. just enough to just get that line up out of there, man. It ain't all that deep. Man, what is
One
you
guard
talking about?
open.
More fade.
And look at the transition that I am creating. I'm keeping everything nice and dark the way he wanted it, and I'm keeping everything tight for him as well. And if you pay attention to the way I'm cutting, I'm not flicking, bro. It's all elbow and shoulder work.
I cut with my
Just
shoulder.
look, it's all elbow and
He
shoulder
not
work.
he not wrong, but he not right. That makes sense. Like, yeah, you right. It is like you know what I mean? Because I cut like this. You know what I'm saying? So I cut pretty much with my shoulder too. But you still gonna flick, bro. I would bet anybody, in this chat that before the end before this video over, we gonna find him flicking. I would bet anybody.
And just to finish this side off, I threw on the Babeless 0.5 guard. I like using this guard for detailing and polishing my
0.5.
blend. And I start off halfway in the lever and using the corner of the blade and just detailing out them dark spots that I see. Really trying to bring this fade all the
Fade
way
coming together
together.
pretty nice.
Easy, bro.
You got that fade in there though.
Clean.
Little line right
For
here.
this side, we're just going to speed things up a little bit.
Okay.
And we're going to jump right back into the cut. But for everyone that have been supporting me up to this point, just really, really appreciate it. You guys motivate me, man.
You guys
Hopefully
motivate
you guys learn
me,
a
man.
lot from me, but you guys are the reason why I'm super motivated and want to keep these videos, coming out and keep dropping gems for you guys. With that being said,
gems.
This
Oh, Pod 5. What is Pod 5? Oh, what is that?
We are coming up on 1,000 subs. So when I hit 1,000 subs, I do want to give away a pair of JRL clippers and a pair of Cocoa trimmers. These are my exact setup that I use on a day-to-day basis inside the shop.
When I hit 1,000 subs, I'm gonna get premium.
And to win a pair of JRLs or a pair
Here
of
we go
Cocos,
with this brush.
all you have to do is subscribe to my channel. You have to follow me on Instagram.
While I brush your hair,
you have to shoot me a DM on Instagram and just type done. I will be picking two lucky winners. Everyone that participated, I will put everybody's name in the hat,
Twitter, Instagram,
and I will record it, and I will do it on the intro of a YouTube video of the names that I pick out, and you guys will win either a pair of JRL clippers or the Cocoa trimmers. And you will have 24 hours to claim your prize. If you do not claim it in 24 hours, then I will pick another subscriber.
Oh, wow.
All right, let's jump right back into the haircut. I have the half guard on. I am halfway in a fade. You see me feather it out. Then I'm going to close the lever up one notch.
Feather it out. What's another word for feather? Think about it, y'all.
I'm going to go a little bit lower than I just was halfway in the lever. And you see me using the corner. I'm really not using the full blade because I do not want to risk bringing this fade up. And he had very coarse hair, so I had to keep going over.
That's why that's why if he got coarse hair
multiple times.
That's why if he got coarse hair,
his hair,
you break the hair down, you break the fade down.
It was just real tedious.
Instead of fighting through the fade,
but I enjoyed it.
Let's see if you're gonna point out them hot spots. This brush. Stop brushing the hair, man.
Now we're gonna detail out these hot spots. Go no guard open. Use the corner of the blade and start to detail out all them hot spots that I see to bring this transition all the way together.
Look at my point.
You can just see how dark it is in some of them areas.
Right here, yeah.
Now,
if you keep brushing it, if you was combing it, it wouldn't be that problem.
Super choppy. And
you
of course, I'm going to come back and detail the fade up.
How you fading with a brush anyway?
It's lined up. Then we throw on the 1.5 guard, and we going with the grain now, bringing it down, but we still trying to control a lot of that darkness.
Now you got to
close the 1.5, and we're going to go right at the bottom of the guideline. Starting to lighten it up. And just look how much is lightening it up already. And this is just the 1.5 guard.
Now we're gonna
Now
go
we're
with
going
the
to
one.
throw on the one guard open, and we're going to go right where I just pointed, halfway into that guideline. And this one guard going with the grain is really going to lighten up the transition. Now we're going to go at the very bottom of the guideline with the one guard close. And now watch how much it lighten up. So after we do this step, we're going to flip the clipper around, and we're going to go one guard open, and we're going to go against the grain.
Here we go. Here we go,
Now
y'all.
we're just going to come in and feather out this line. Using the hilt of the blade, we use
what's another word for feather, guys?
Shoulders, and we using elbow work. And we just feathering out the line. We are flicking, but we are not flicking super.
Just joking right here, man.
Aggressively.
Oh, he said we are flicking.
You're gonna, bro. If you plan on cutting for a very, very long time, bro,
man.
Flicking like crazy, bro, you're gonna have some very, very bad wrist problems, man.
I don't have bad wrist problems. A lot of
people don't tell barbers, bro, they're just starting out, man. You have to go through that guideline, bro. You have to. If you just going to the line and flicking out, bro, that line is going to be very, 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 very hard.
I'm wondering if me and him have a different idea of perception of what flicking is and feathering, because I don't think I understand him anymore. I don't think I understand him anymore.
Pay attention to, how I'm taking out these lines, bro. Like, you don't really see me flicking super aggressively. It's all shoulder.
Fade look good though, more fades. I ain't gonna hold you, Playboy. I'm talking crazy to you, but that fade do look good. Back. I wonder why he left the back.
The back of
so it can hang a little lower.
It's usually a lot more dense, which means it's going to be a lot more thicker, and it requires a lot more detail work to really get that transition you are looking for.
I be wanting to cheat sometimes and look at the final,
and then coming back and leaving the back to fade out last.
JRL,
and just connecting the back to the sides and just bringing your fade all the way together. And it's so crazy. Like when I first started cutting hair, I used to fade like this. I used to fade the right side first, then I would fade the left side, and then I would come to the back and fade that out last.
Yeah, I ain't never.
So today's the day I've got my RTA lock system and appliances.
Hands out your pockets.
Then I moved to Florida, and my clientele got bigger, and I started cutting.
Florida.
12 to 17 people a day, 30-minute haircuts, 45 for a haircut and beard. And with me fading like this, it was slowing me down. So I had to switch back to actually fading the whole head instead of just fading in sections. Now we just finishing off this fade, trying to connect everything.
I only fade the whole head when it's a super easy fade.
Now we coming with the one guard open, going against the grain, feathering out that line, really trying to bring this transition all the way together.
Okay.
And I'm really not a fan of these dark transitions, man. I like a nice little stretch fade, but I didn't mind this haircut. It
at all,
man. It came out.
It's a challenging fade.
It looked super clean.
It's a challenging fade with the barber's eyes. The barber eyes on.
Happy. So let me know in the comment section, do you prefer a stretch blend or do you prefer a tight blend and keeping everything dark?
Man said stretch.
If you guys want to see more videos like this,
he said, do you prefer a stretch blend?
Do more.
Shouts out to my guy, More Fades, man.
Now we're going to jump right to the edge up area. I combed everything out, and then I throw on my one guard, and I am open. And I am just hitting the tip of his line. I am not trying to dig into his edge area. I just want to hit the tips and bring down that area.
Line right here, you can still see the line all the way around.
I did not close my one. I just left it open. But the purpose of knocking down the edge is just make your edge ups last longer.
We got a little line
then
right there.
I put some alcohol on his forehead to wipe off all the dirt and oils.
We got lines in there.
Then I come back with some holding spray. brush everything down to freeze it in
Here
place.
we go with this daggone brush again.
Then we're gonna line him up.
I see lines right here. Y'all see lines right here?
Right in the middle. And
I see a line right here.
His weakest side. Just going straight across, trying to give him the straightest line possible. And when you
with the
prep this skin correctly, your trimmer
is he gonna spray this up?
Cut like butter, bro. Then we're gonna come to the other side.
I do see a line right here.
Straight. And we're just gonna give him the straightest
right
line
there.
that we possibly can. You know, I'm still trying to find that angle for him.
Right here. Boom,
just to
boom,
make sure
boom,
that
all the way through.
I'm lining him up nice and straight.
I see that line.
I'm taking my time.
When he spin the client, you can see it more. See?
He did 2 parts.
Hey, I ain't see that in Jalen Hurts' hair.
So we just proceeded to give.
All right, whatever, man.
Two little parts, man. Whatever the client want, man, that's what the client get.
I guess you ain't approve of that, huh? He must not approve of that.
Bro, they just be
trash,
serious, bro.
Trash. I didn't like
crazy. I didn't adjust these.
You know what? When I say they trash, I just mean that's for me personally. Me. He likes them. I know other barbers that like him. I know quite a few barbers that like him. I personally don't like him. That's me. I'm not saying it is. I just didn't like him
at all. Like, this is fresh out the box.
That's all.
It's crazy because when he showed me the picture, like what he wanted, and then I seen the 2 lines, I was like, "Bro, you want that?" And he was like,
"Get that."
Yeah.
Go ahead, Morpheus. You seen it?
It actually came out.
Okay, Morpheus. You still ain't get it though.
Back and just detailing out the fade.
Right around here.
Everything together at this point.
Okay, let's see what we got.
How my boy came in looking.
Yikes!
It was time.
Yeah, for sure.
He needed it. He needed me to do surgery. Then he left out with that mix.
I got heat right here, lines here, lines here, lines here, and this ain't clean. And he ain't do no detail work up here.
Blurry.
And you calling me blurry. That ain't blurry.
And there you have it, a high.
Y'all see that weight right there? It ain't going nowhere. Right here, not right here, but right here, not right here. So right here, and then you can see that line. That's not blurry.
Skin fade with a slight.
You can see it on this side too. Right here, right there, right there.
Rock. Kept it nice and dark right around his parietal red area.
I'm gonna assume.
Once again, man, thanks.
I'm gonna assume that on the sides.
Also, don't forget to go to 245. Use the discount code MORPH.
Bro, you got no detail work. No detail work up on the top. No detail work in your fade.
That checkout to get your 10% off, your shave gel, your razors, your clip.
Look, you see the hair standing up like this. All of this hair right here, standing up. Remember now, he cut that hair down.
Once again, thanks everybody.
I don't need to see it no more. This cut, more fades, trash. This cut is trash. You got way too many problems in this fade that I see, and I got my barber eyes on. I'm not using the other eyes. I'm using the barber eyes. You got your line of demarcation, your guideline right there on this side, and you got the guideline on this side too showing. You got this side showing. You got both sides of the guideline showing. Let me see where it's at. Right here, right? If it's gonna let me what's the name? It ain't gonna let me do it. Okay, it's on your what's the name? Yeah, keep on messing around. They got your guideline over here showing.
Kept it nice and dark right around his parietal red.
Then on this side,
fades.
On this side right here, you got, where is it at, man? Golly, this joint is messing with me today. This joint is not trying to give me no love. On this side right here, you come and touch the fade up a little bit, but you got hair. You got hair still around here on your line.
Detailing out the fade, man.
You got a lot of hair on your line.
I didn't adjust these.
Look at this hair. You ain't get that off.
This is fresh out the box.
Man, this video getting too long. More fades. Do some more fades. And this time when you do more fades, get your detail work up, man. Get your detail work up, man. Barber eyes, bro. No disrespect, cuz. No disrespect. More fades you can cut, man. But this detail, man, you ain't show no love to the detail, more fades. This cut is trash. You ain't show no love to the detail, man. I'm Shot the Barber. This is Cash and Trash. What's the difference between a good haircut and a bad haircut? 2 weeks.